All right, what's up, guys? Marco here with the Vaticans, and after reviewing the Malmsteen Custom Shop guitar, a lot of people reached out and were like, "Hey, would you please review the new MXR Malmsteen pedal?" And I guess we're a little bit on a Malmsteen trip here, which is fine. Hey, Yngwie fan or not, you know me. If it's a good product, it's a good product. We have the Malmsteen head here, actually, which I don't care that it's a Malmsteen head. It just so happens to be one of the best Marshall heads ever made. Now, it's no secret that I'm a fan of MXR pedals. They are hit and miss. I have a lot of MXR pedals there. Sorry for the, light, but, I love MXR pedals. The carbon copy delay and reverb. And some of these things are really, really, really good. So, I really want to see if this is kind of gimmicky or actually a really good pedal. Let's explore it in real time and see what's up. Okay, straight out of the box, we have, let's see what we got here. Man, a lot of paper wasted for not much, but interestingly enough, oh, I see, it's kind of like very gothic-y. I like it, very cool. All right, that's kind of cool. Let me see if I can, there you go. Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive. Okay, so remember, it's not a distortion pedal. It is an overdrive pedal. And the way Yngwie describes it himself in the video, he says, look, it's not going to give you gain. It's meant to be a little bit of a booster to get, that extra oomph in there. So, let's cut it open. So I took the wrap off, and I do have to say I like the packaging. It's very like Apple-like. It's super tight. You can't even open the box with one hand. Well, you kind of can. Let's see if I can pull it off. It's kind of coming, but I like how tightly packed it is. The packaging feels very premium. If if you love the experience of buying a nice product. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I got it. I think I got it. Let's go a little bit to the back here. There you go. All right. Look, right off the bat, this is $130. Gear prices are out of control. This pedal back in the day would have been probably $60. Thank you for making Dunlop part of your signal chain. That means a lot for us. The information, content, blah, 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 serial number, nothing there. Yeah, there's this big discussion, should a $130 pedal come with a 9-volt adapter? Like I said, I got my Super Beast there. I have so many pedal boards, and so many people have asked about the BOD for me to do an honest review. I can tell you right now, this is one of the best pedals I think ever made. Ever. So I have like, smaller pedals that I like, and then, the big one for the live show, etc. But, it's kind of like women with shoes. That's how we guys are with pedals. And what's so great is that a lot of these artists, just like John Petrucci did with the Mesa Boogie JP2C, he took an existing platform, made it better. Just like Yngwie did with the Plexi, he took it and made it better. Or, added a lot of cool things to it. Just like Satriani did with the JVM, took it and made it better. I can care less about the name on it. I just want to make sure it's a good product. So let's take it out of the plastic. Here it is in Ferrari red. And, surprisingly, it feels very light. I mean, it feels incredibly light. Switch feels good quality. These are firm, but not too firm. I lowered my desk a little bit accidentally, so here's the gain. And that's all you get. It's level and gain. And, I love it. Again, let's kind of see how it, and funny enough, I will play this through the Marshall head, the Yngwie head. So really no magic here. I don't know, $130, $140, with tax, and you could at least include a patch cable. I guess really nothing, no gimmicky here. This is just dust here. No gimmicky fancy schmancy here, no manual, no nothing. Basically, there's your pedal, there's your level, there's your gain. And I guess we're kind of stuck. Oh, wow, you do get a few stoppers, you know, if you want to put them back there. The quick guide, let's see if it's specific to the Malmsteen pedal. That'd be kind of interesting to see, but no battery information, of course. Yeah, it's not even specific to the pedal, which is kind of disappointing, you know. So you would think there would be, and then it goes into the other languages. So to be honest, this is like a complete fucking waste of paper. Yeah. Pedals that require 18 power or 9 volts. Well, which one is it? You know, I know, sure, I mean, it says it on the side here, 9 volt right there. But, you know, it's kind of, yeah, I mean, there's really, yeah. I'd rather you made a pedal $100 and save on all the fancy schmancy. It's not like musicians have, you know, money to waste nowadays. But, you know, let's plug it in. Let's see what it does. All right, here's the downside to building a big pedal board. It's beautifully done, OCD. I love building these things, but if you ever want to change a pedal, of course, you got to go through an hour's worth of work. And of course, it just so happens I want to replace the Boss distortion one. And I got to take the whole damn section off. So for you geeks, you'll appreciate this. One thing that I really like is, you know, on the Boss pedals, you kind of have this rubber, and it's hard to kind of stick mount them. And I hate Velcro. I'm so Velcroed out. So I love these kind of Temple Audio stickies, and then you screw it in from underneath, especially if you have a nice grid. So this just sticks perfectly. I love that the pedal is flush. Now again, if you open this up, you can put a 9-volt battery, but you know, that just sucks because then you have to replace the battery every freaking 2 weeks. And if you keep it plugged in every 2 hours, so best to just put a 9-volt in it. So this is kind of cool. It just fits perfect, and you know, let's mount it. Now, one thing that's absolutely the worst thing in hell on MXR pedals, and the dumbest thing that they do, is that they have the power supply on the side. So if you do a 90-degree jack, keep in mind it's an incredible ordeal. And that's just one thing that I always preferred about Boss pedals. It's just from the top. And this is so stupid. Look at this. If you want to put in why? Basically, you can only go straight or 90-degree from the top, which you would never do anyway. So it's just an incredibly, you know, the fact that they do it like that, to me, has always been such a poor design choice. All right, so here we have it. And let's see. All right, we got signal. We are ready for the next step. Let's see. I'm kind of stuck with it now, so hopefully it works and I like it. Put that down for now. And yeah, this one is starting to feel a little dated, but you know, let's see how it does. All right, let's check out the pedal real quick. Funny enough, since we're on that Yngwie thing, I was going to use a Strat anyway. The reason being is sometimes people forget, you know your audience. Remember, Yngwie designed this specifically for a Strat. I was just about to plug in the N4, but I don't think that will be fair to the pedal. And I got tons of Strats, so again, thanks for your nice comments on the other video. And there's, you know, the custom shop, YJM, incredible guitar. But I was like, look, since it's designed for single coils anyway, let's give it that fair, honest review, what it would sound like through a Strat. It's not designed for a Gibson Les Paul. It's clearly designed for Strat pickups, which are obviously much less output. So here's like a boring, no effects, nothing. Ooh, little. There you go. We'll turn this up a little bit, and this is just a dry sound, nothing in there. Now remember, if you have the level down and you turn it on, it will function it will function as a master cutoff. So of course, any kind of, you know, distortion, or in this case, overdrive pedal you have in the beginning of the chain. So if I have sound here and I turn the pedal on, nothing happens because the volume is all the way down. So keep that in mind, that you can also use it as a master bypass, if you will. Now, if we put the level halfway up, we should have exactly the same volume as on bypass. Sure enough, the pedal does absolutely nothing. So now the volume is up 50%, the level, and the gain is down. So now it should sound one and the same. Okay, there you go. So again, pedal off, just the amp, pedal on. Yeah, there's a little bite there. So, you know, level at 50%, gain down. So let's put the gain up 50% now. Oh, that's nice, wow. So level 50 and gain 50. Without. Wow, really nice. I have to say I'm a little, if I'm really going to be honest, caught a little bit off guard. This is actually, wow, like, yeah, sounds really expensive. Yeah, this is almost like this is like on the level of like the Friedman kind of quality. This of course has nowhere near the customization that the BEOD has, and the BEOD also costs, you know, double, more than double. But again, that's also the beauty of this. It's simple. You know, 2 knobs and that's it. Wow, this is really fucking nice, man. I would actually legitimately use this over the kind of plexi overdrive. So this is, wow. So watch me. If I had a little chorus and a little reverb and a little delay, listen to this. Very Eric Johnson-y, man, I have to say. Wow, this is take the reverb and the delay off and the chorus, and we're just back to our. This is really nice, man. Wow, to take and again, you can say what you want about Yngwie or Petrucci, or you know, but you know, really, it's not just anymore a pedal with a name on it. It's truly, wow. This is. I gotta take you. I gotta tell you, I expected it to be good. I expected it to be great, but this is wow. This is wow. This is a nice tone, man. And of course, combining it with a plexi, of course, to begin with, is an incredible. You know, should sound incredible. But listen to this. Nothing fancy, just a regular dry, as boring, blank, clean as it gets before you do something with it, as with any other clean. That is fucking nice, man. So now we'll put the level all the way up, but keep the gain at half. Okay, off. I love how they did that capacitor in there, so it doesn't really raise the volume, but actually the level of the
overdrive. Those two separate things. The cheap pedals will kind of just raise the volume and overdrive the amp, whereas this does it internally. So this is really cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'll keep the gain at 50%, but just go level 50 to 100, 50 to 100. Let's see how big of a difference it is. So here's 50% level and gain. 100% level, 50% gain. Sounds incredible. I think like everything else, Yngwie, you want everything probably at 10, but this is nice. Now I'm gonna hold the two middle strings, the D and the G, and just go between 50 and 100% on the level. That's really nice. Now we're gonna do the same with the gain. Obviously, we gotta start at least 50%, otherwise it's just a bypass, so to speak. Let's go gain with the level 50, the gain 50 to 100, and then we'll do the same with the level. Let's see what we got. I'll do the same, let me play a couple of lines. So everything again, 50-50. Gain 100. It's a top quality sound. I mean, there's nothing here that sounds cheap. This is a very expensive gain sound. We'll stay with the level at 50 and just go gain 50 to 100. Wow, really nice. 100 gain. Level and gain 100. Hey, you want to use it as a standalone shred? But remember, it's not what it's intended to do. It's intended to take the existing gain you have and just give it a little umph. Remember what the intent of this pedal is. So, but if you truly put both the gain and the level at 50, it truly is a standalone incredible overdrive. Here's all you need to hear. That is nice. So now we'll go to the actual Malmsteen amp gain. You can tell how similar it sounds. This is the head now. So the Malmsteen head is now disengaged. Here's the pedal. If I add more gain, I can mimic the head sound. Watch. So this is the pedal. Pedal disengaged. Head. Identical sound. You can tell from a mile away that Malmsteen matched the sound. So pretty impressive. So now we'll add the pedal to the Malmsteen head. And you're gonna get a lot of, noise here because you're putting gain on gain. So here's the head without the pedal. Add the pedal. And at that point, you're going to need some serious gates in there, right? So let's see if the head gate can even handle it. Oh boy, that isn't with the gate on. So now what we're going to do is we'll keep the head gain in and just add a little bit of gain on the pedal to see if we can just add a little bit more gain for shred. So put the level at 50% and the gain at, let's say, 10 AM. We want to just add a little gain. Here's with the pedal. Yeah, okay. It just adds that little extra cherry on top to make it a little bit more gainy. Without. Yeah, see, so without it now it sounds a little bit like some balls are missing. Add the pedal. Yeah, very cool. I think the best is if you put the level and the gain at 50-50 and then just add it to your amp's gain. So here's without the pedal. With. But remember, you also get a lot of noise, right? Yeah, somewhere around 10 AM. Without. So all of a sudden now the head doesn't seem gainy enough, right? Or you can just completely disengage the amp and just do it with the pedal by itself. You know, the question is, do you have enough gain then? Level and gain fully up. I'm just playing nonsense. I'm just trying to see how it reacts on the. Yeah, I wouldn't use this pedal as just as full gain. The pedal really shines if you have like the level at 50, so you're at the same volume with the head, and about 2 PM on the gain, because then you truly get like, here's clean. Now that overdrive tone I will put up against any pedal on the market, no doubt about it. On full 10 and 10, it just doesn't sound good. You need the gain of a high-end amplifier, and you know, but here, just as an actual overdrive pedal, this is, I mean, listen to this on the neck pickup without. It just took a very boring clean sound and made it $1 million. Now that is beautiful. And then if you add the amps gain on top of it, but you know, and here's just the head. So you got to figure out if you want to use it as an overdrive pedal or really tone it down and just add it on top of the gain. But then you have to put the gain at about 10 AM if you want to combine it with the amp. So here's just the amp and the pedal. The problem is when you stack the two gains, it becomes very noisy. But it does sound fucking incredible. Amp without the pedal. With. Yeah, it's really freaking nice. Really, really nice.
So yeah, I think I can highly suggest it. Look, it's a lot like other things Yngwie, right? Misunderstood, and everybody thinks, oh, you know, it's just a one shred line. Very few actually understand what Yngwie is all about, and I appreciate him more than ever. But at the end of the day, it's is it a great product, right? Don't buy something just because of the name. I plug this in to charge. You know, I love this wah pedal because it has the widest berth. Is why I bought it, and it has LEDs, which help me for when I play live. You know, somehow Dunlop couldn't figure it out till John Petrucci figured it out. This reverb is absolutely incredible. I also have the MXR carbon copy. I have so many pedals, and this is nice. But remember what it is, who made it, and for what audience, and what it's, you know, how to use it. It's made for a Strat, clearly. It kind of, what it really does to me is make a Strat sound like a humbucker, you know, if you will. And if you have a good amp, you can pair it. But remember, you're going to have to tone down the gain, because otherwise you're just stacking gain, and that's going to sound shitty very fast. But it is very refined. It is a very good pedal. What I love about it is just no BS. Level, gain, but the sound is top quality. It really is top quality. I can tell you right now, if I put this into my DeVille, it'll make it sound just like the Friedman BEOD. It'll make it sound absolutely incredible. I can tell when I hear high gain. And I purposely, and notice, I didn't even use my 212 or 412. It's this is the British version of the 112, and it still sounded amazing because I'm moving some stuff around here at home. But it's no, it's a great product. The price point is insane, $140 with tax. You don't even get a patch cable. You don't even get a 9-volt. So that's just absolute fucking ridiculousness. But that's just gear prices for you today. But I have to say, it's incredible. You can probably get any good, decent overdrive pedal and make it sound this good. Like I said, if it's MXR. But I do like the tone, I have to say. And you know, the great thing about Yngwie versus other players, Yngwie sound really, you know, unlike other guitar players, he's not making his own sound. It's basically just a Marshall sound. And his whole ear and being is tuned to kind of tweak and refine that Marshall sound, make it a little bit, you know, even more classy. And this really accomplishes that. If you know how to mix this with a nice Plexi or a Jubilee, you can clearly tell from a mile away, if you know these amps, that it's that's what it's meant for. Cool. Pick one up, check it out. Let me know your comments, and have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe.